Yo, what is going on, people? Welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be doing some frequently asked questions about the whole of Dayz modding, but I'm going to be starting off with some map ones, as that's where I focus on mainly. If you do like this channel and you do want to see some more videos, please leave a subscription. I do go over vehicle showcases, I've got tutorials, I've got everything you need. Also join my Discord if you haven't already. If you do need any help, you can leave a comment and I will reply back to you, and we're going to get right into it. So the first thing is, how do I fix these bulldozer errors? Now I'm going to put a picture on the screen for the bulldozer errors. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to go to Terrain Builder, and up here you'll have preferences. So you want to go to tools, preferences, you click bulldozer. Now people say, oh, in my P drive there isn't the buldozer.exe. That's because you go to your game directory and you use the Dayz64exe, and then in the launch parameters, whatever's here you would want to get rid of, and you want to paste this new one, what I've got here, and I'll leave that in the description, and it's also in my Discord if you guys want that. So that is the first question. Now some people ask, where do you find the D and the Z folder, so in the P drive? So the first thing that you want to do is you want to go to tools, extract game data. I'm obviously not going to do it because I've already got my game data there, but you do that, it extracts it all, and then you can mount your P drive. So I'll do that, and if I go to my folder P, as you can see, I have the DZ folder with everything extracted. Now what this is it actually goes to all your PBOs inside your game and it extracts them into folders, so that means it'll work. Some people also ask, why can I not see my shapes? So say if you're in a project, so I'm going to go into my project here, and what I mean by shapes is they might not be able to see the polylines or the things where you can auto-generate objects, and mainly used for trees, bushes, that type of thing. So we're going to wait for it to load in. Load, 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 load. It's opening. There we go. So as you can see here, these are what I mean by shapes. Some people can't see these. So what you do is you'd go over to here, and as you can see, these are number things, not number things, but they tell you what your cities are. And we've got the shapes, which remove them, as you can see, it's all removed. And we've got roads. So that's how you would view all your stuff. Now if you go to shapes, you may also have this like that, so you would have to just click that, and we've got a message. Why does my bulldozer look like this? There'll be a picture up on the screen right now. So how you fix that is you would go to your P drive. Now I've been saying to people, copy your source, and what people do is they'll go in here and they'll be like, alright, let's copy the source, and I truly understand why, but you want to copy the full folder like this, and you want to go to your game directory, wherever that is. So mine is in my C drive. No, it's not, it's in my other drive. So it's in E, Steam Apps, Common, Dayz. And then literally all that you do is you paste it in there, and all your textures will show up. Why can't I see my map in Bulldozer also? That is sometimes because you haven't generated your layers. So the way you do that is you go over here, click properties, processing, you tick that, and some people don't tick this, but you make sure you do tick that. You click generate layers. Depending on how quick and how good your PC is, depends on how obviously quick this will do. Why is that going there? No idea. Don't know why that's there, but we'll fix that. Some people also ask, can we edit Generis in Terrain Builder? Now yes, you can edit the Dayz map, but I think and don't put me on this, you might not be allowed to do it, but I know you're not allowed to re-upload Chernarus. But the Arma 2 Chernarus, if you work out how to set all that up, which obviously I have, if you work out how to get all that, you are allowed to edit the Arma 2 Chernarus map, and you are allowed to re-upload that, but you're not allowed to do it with Chernarus Plus. Now, do we have to use a road tool? So what people have also asked in previous videos. No, you don't have to use the road tool, but it's a quick and easy way. I didn't in Lakeside, and it did take a while for me to place all the roads down. As you can imagine, it's literally going over here, clicking that, going up here to add an object, click there, right, so you're in Bulldozer, alright, let's paste that, alright, let's rotate that, alright, let's paste that, and it's too long if you're gonna have a big map. Now, some people ask, why do I get this error? It'll also be on the screen right now. Now, also some people ask, can we use the economy tool for any map? 100% you can. The only thing that you need is the satellite image, obviously, so you know where all the roads are, so you know where areas are, like the military zone, all that type of stuff. It's basically so you know where you want everything to be placed. Now, I do have a video on the economy editor, and a lot of these things that I am saying I do have videos on, but obviously not everyone gets to see them videos, as they may not know about my channel 100%, and they may have not been subscribed, so they haven't seen that, and they may have not been here since day one. Now, some people ask also, how do I place objects in Terrain Builder? Well, it's pretty simple. All that you have to do is go to the right, or wherever your library manager is, click one of these. You've got to make sure that you've got this added, so you click create library. Now, people only take this, you need to make sure you click both of these so it gets all of them. Click that, you click one of them in your DZ folder, and it come up with this. You literally go there, you click that, and you place it, and voila, you've got an object there, which if you hold shift you can move it around in Terrain Builder, but no one does that. You're going to have to build in Bulldozer. Now, people ask, where did your map legend.png and Heightmap come from? Well, Heightmap is normally from the L3DT that you can use, and the map legend, to be honest, I've just took it from Arma 3. That's where it's come from on my side. It's the same thing, it does the same job, that's why I've got it on mine. So yeah, I'm sure it's on the internet also. Some people say also, why do my textures not show up on my character? This is for obviously editing clothes, and the reason because that is because either the image isn't the correct file format, or the config isn't set up to the correct path of the picture. And what I mean by white is, obviously I'll put a picture up on the screen right now of a white texture, but basically that's what it is. Or your image can be like corrupted in a way and it just doesn't show up in game. People ask, what tools should I use? Personally, for packing things, I use Add-on Builder. Now, I know with Makiro people do like to use that, but when people sometimes use that, they get errors which they wouldn't get with Add-on Builder, and some people just can't be bothered with them errors. And for Arma 3, Add-on Builder wasn't the best in some ways, but for Dayz it works perfectly fine. I've had maps working, as you know, with that perfectly fine, no errors, so that's why I like using that. Some people do like using Makiro tools, and they're a backup for me. If anything goes wrong, they can always check out with them. Like, some people don't get the P drive working with the normal tools, maybe because that's them doing something wrong, or it's just Dayz tools, but that means that they always have a backup, and that's something good. To do with map stuff, I've always used L3DT, and I always will use L3DT. I know there's something like, is it Terrain Processor? That's a website. There's a lot of other websites that you can use to actually create your own Heightmap. Obviously, I've used terrain.party if you want to use a real Heightmap. There's also QGIS, which you can generate. So that's good. People also ask, can you create custom textures in Dayz? Of course you can. Doesn't matter what, if it's clothing, if it's ground textures, if it's building, you can do it. in Dayz. Might not go to plan straight away, but you can definitely do that. Can you edit Dayz vehicles? Now, if you mean by editing the normal, let's say, car, for example, no, you can't. I suppose you can, and I know it's possible. You can edit the textures on them, but you can't re-upload them because you're not allowed to re-upload Dayz stuff. Goes for most games like Arma 3. You're not allowed to re-upload some stuff, but you are allowed to do it with other stuff. It's a bit, it's all over the place, but you know, follow the rules. You'll have no problems whatsoever. You won't have people chasing after you with pitchforks trying to remove it, but you're in the wrong if you do that at the end of the day, so it is needed if that does happen. Some people also do ask, where do I start scripting? Now, I couldn't really tell you about that as I don't know, but I do know that this button here, the workbench, is a place where you would go to start editing code and all that other stuff. Now, that's as far as I'll go. I don't know anything in Dayz apart from the config side of stuff, so we'll leave it there. Some people also have asked in the past, how do I make so this is separate from this? So basically all what you do is you go on objects, you click on this, whatever layer it's in. So let's say this is in sidewalks, yep. So you'll create a new one, call it F or whatever you want to call it. You go in sidewalks, you click on this, and you'd go over to default or F or wherever you want to change it to. Now, I'm going to go in game and I'm going to show you some things that you need to know in game, which people have asked. So someone actually asked, how do I stop my sidewalks from flickering? Obviously, when they go in together, you know, when you put them in together, because maybe you don't have a smaller part of that sidewalk or something like that. Some people are like, how do I make it so it doesn't flicker and annoy people that are running down the street? Well, it's really simple, and to be honest, you don't even need to use Bulldozer for this, so let's close that down. Literally, it's simple as a beanstalk. I've showed it off in my streams before. Make sure to check into them. You know, I'm going to be streaming again, so please do check them out. We've got Bulldozer crashing, because why not? So basically what you do is you click on this, and here you see the absolute height. You click on that, and literally all that you do is put 1, or you make it lower than 1, so you go down or you go up more than this one here. So that's it for today. That's all the questions. If you do have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. Please leave a like on this video so it helps other people. We will have more tutorials, we will have gameplay hopefully soon. You know, it's very hard, you know, hard times to make gameplay, sad face. Make sure to join the Discord, as that's where lots of people get help from, not just by me, by other people in the community who have been doing maps for a while now and know all the errors that you have, because guess what, they once got them and they didn't give up. You never give up and you'll always get somewhere, because some people give up and they're like, oh, Dayz's rubbish, when in reality they just give up and they didn't carry on. But I'll see you guys next time. Adios, amigos.